All right, do that, bro. Pardon me. Pardon me. Oh, I know. All right, just making sure. Um, oh, I turned my thing down. Hold on. Whenever you on the ball, you give me a second because I have to turn my game down because I can't hear. I don't know why I can't hear anything. All right, hold on. Like I have zero game volume right now. Volume control. Yeah, it's on like it was on. It was on. Yeah, I mean stream can hear it, but I couldn't. Not internet. Hit that button, boy. Hit that button, little boy.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
I can barely hear my
Straight to the air here. It's Young. On the move, headed right. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch,
That's fine.
keeping those feet in bounds.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it.
You can have it. You can have
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Hold on. Where's my one thing? It's not what I want, but
New set of downs for him at the 38.
well, this is my headset, not mine.
To the air on 1st down, Young. He can't connect with him, incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Trying for the deep ball. Oh, it's an interception. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
No.
He'll throw it. So this one on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
No, if they hear you, it's because my
1st and 10
mad.
from the 41.
That's it.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
I made my team with the Colts.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
No, try to do what you like the last time. You were
from the 32. Has the connection to Ridley.
I'm not winning right now. No,
and he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
I'm about to leave.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running in the red zone. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They give to Pollard on the option. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Titans parlay the interception into points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Graphics fine thing. Because mine look a little ashy.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Blackshear on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
Good. I said go ahead. Like what? I said go ahead, didn't I?
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
RJ, what do you want from me?
Ready.
Young on the play action. Cuffs, this is Xavier Liggett. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Young on first and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Titans come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter.
I'm literally a pick general.
It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
It's just easy to hit this. Are you crazy? Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in wrong. I love them. No more ass.
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They take over just shy of midfield.
Might be like one of the specialist people I've ever seen.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to take over after the interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Nearly an interception on that play, and it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Wait, what the hell are they doing? No.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first.
What the hell?
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
I didn't mean to.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go.
No, I didn't press that. I don't know what happened.
Yellow.
Can you shut up, nigga?
Young working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on fourth. Sticking to the air, it's Young.
Right.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
I'm here.
And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, I'm here.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10, it's Pollard.
That's fine.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Davion Clowney on that stop.
Chet, watch this.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 41. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
It's textbook.
And he's taken down at the 30.
It's textbook.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Here we go.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throw caught at the 6. And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Oh, my gosh.
Pollard hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pull out in front further. 13-zip.
Oh, no.
Tony Pollard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Valus Jones now on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Hubbard trying this up the gut. Stiff arm success. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault.
I might be off for like the next
The Panthers are on the move here. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Getting off shooting.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, great work there, Rob. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
Is this my first time running the ball today?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Boyd hauls it in. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Josie Jewell making that stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off, Josie Jewell. And the Panthers will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This is ahead for about 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Why we split like this?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know how many 1st downs I had? First off,
offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st downs. More than you. More than you.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Has it down close. He has the Carolina touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Oh, you didn't trust me. Nah, I won't trust me.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Please do.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That pass complete to Boyd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
No.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
No, it's like.
A final throw before the break. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's no stats. The ball was
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
My goodness.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Julius Chestnut to return.
That's low-key crazy.
They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
I have more picks than you.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
You think, RJ, you can have a comeback. I want you to understand something. What happened yesterday?
Back now, pressure on its way.
Yeah.
Pass taken in by Pollard. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They get to Pollard from the gun, and he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Caught by Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Along the right sideline, there's space.
He can score, it's fine.
He makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6.
We played Madden.
You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
That one splits the uprights.
Look at the scoreboard.
And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
I'll be back. Trust me. Trust.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away.
This is one of those days.
On the return, here comes Spears. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Wait, what if I do this? though?
Westbrook Akine, the man in motion right. And they pick him off again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, and his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no, I'm talking to myself.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
They run again with Hubbard. And he's able to push this down to the 12. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Oh, nigga, I don't ever die for the ball.
Running back sent in motion. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
From the pistol, it's Young. And oh, he got it! Interception! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
No.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down.
That's a push-off. Can I not challenge that? Like, what the heck?
Connecting, it's incomplete.
That's a push-off, bro.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Matter of fact, let's do corner. Yes. That was a play originally.
They'll throw it.
Oh.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
I can't find my play, but I don't know where it is. Usually I use the ball play, but I don't know where smash and watch this.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
But then again, that's not open over here, and it's kind of like the
Back to throw.
Oh my gosh.
And this is another incompletion.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
That's not I might be selling here. By doing this, more than likely I'm selling my moves.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
I just need them to block for me, bro. I want to get the ball to, like, he has an ice on. Then he keep dropping everything.
Looking to throw.
Yeah.
And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete.
Oh, no, this can't be. Too many picks will lose you a football game, bro. This can't be. This can't be.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Oh.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Jerome Baker has it. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
From the 19.
Yes.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
He might do check. He might do check.
Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception.
So that's a touchdown.
Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th.
I need to go back and touch him.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
It's very hard for me to see right now. And I'm not sure how you win a football game and you cannot see.
Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
Yes.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Right.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
To act in him. Losing is not an option today.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Look at him.
Right back to Pollard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
They can decide to play for the tire win, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans cut it to a point late in this one.
Still a lot of time on the clock.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Blackshear on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
By the way,
hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, that's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arrive.
And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Timeout, nigga, timeout, nigga, timeout, 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 timeout.
Back to throw. Running right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's easy.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. And they pick him off again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Lock this down. Lock that down. Lock that down. Lock that down. Lock that down.
Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime.
Lock that down. Lock that down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, it's go time. It is now go time. You throw a pick. Listen. We got the ball first. I'll play defense. Listen.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Blackshear on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
You can have the ball. I don't need the ball right now.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's all we need right now. Straight blocks is all we need.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line.
Okay, we run that football.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you should make a little confused. I'm gonna be honest.
Play action now, Young.
You need checkdowns.
Wheelin's got it. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Yes, you did.
They gained 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
What happened when you was using Mike Evans and I'll pick that nigga off like a little ass kid? What's my favorite
Young
part?
to throw it.
Tell me my. All right.
Completed to his running back.
That's easy.
He's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a run play.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He has the first over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Bro, I wish you were on the mic right now. I wish I was on the PC so I could hear you, bro.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Gets this to Sanders. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Looking to throw, Young. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready?
Sticking to the air, it's Young. It's caught, that's Thielen. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Hubbard. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Let me focus real quick. You guys getting that, people? Okay.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
I'm going to split that middle. He has one safety. The only way this doesn't work is if he blitzes me. Literally.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime.
Honestly.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Left side looks kind of free, though.
He'll look to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So that brings up 2nd down.
And a 1st down. I kind of want to go for the first because that deep ball doesn't look that promising.
Pass play now. Completed to Pollard. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll have none remaining in OT. An extra quarter into the game for the Panthers, 3rd down.
What if we had him coming on the post?
Now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It has to go to the left, guys. It has to go to the left.
They are throwing it again. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans find the end zone for 6. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. And he knocks it through like there's no pressure at all. And they win this game. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
My God. Tag. Tag. Holy. Holy. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, chat. 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 Bro. Yo. I actually did that. I gotta FaceTime him.